Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Loganlomonte podcast. My name is Logan, and you're joined here by your other host, Logan.
What's up?
We got two special guests today. We have the other Logan, Mr. Logan Robinette,
Yeah.
and Mr. Cue Ball, Quincy Wilson. Quincy,
Heller.
how are you two guys doing right now with all this Corona stuff going around? Logan?
I got a lot of stuff changing right now out of any time, so it has me pretty stressed out.
What's
But,
all keeping you stressed out?
my dad's trying to, or I guess my dad has sold the house officially
Oh.
today. Which
Did
has
you
been
know-
stressful with how many people are coming in and outside of the house daily recently. But that is all done. And then I got to figure out where I'm going to live after that and what I want to do. But
Well, did you know that he was selling the house?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
been planning on it for the past few years.
Oh, okay. Are you pretty upset by it?
Not really. I'll be coming
No.
back by the end of May. I should be living in a house with Evan Wieland and Chase Campy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy, how is quarantine for you?
It's slow, but I'm finally starting to work again, so I'm getting money, so I can't be too mad.
Where are you working?
Mowing yards right now, but
Oh,
it's
there
not
you go.
raining.
Yeah. It was pouring last night, bro.
Yeah,
Mud
it's
outside.
there today too.
I just looked for Morels, and I was just slipping up on the hill that I was looking at.
Yeah, we actually went out to Monkey Mountain and looked for morels after I got done mowing yesterday. It was pretty fun.
Did you find any?
No, we only stayed for like 30 minutes because we got bored.
Yeah, I haven't found any yet, but my dad and my stepmom, they've been finding like a ton every day past
It
couple of
needs to
days.
heat up just a little bit more, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think we got rain this week, and then like the week after, it should be really good because it's supposed to get
It's
hot.
supposed to snow Monday.
Snow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, I
That's
mean,
just
after
dumb.
this gets put out, it should have either A, snowed already, or B, it's gonna snow. So,
That's
we'll
just
see.
dumb. Missouri weather for you.
Yeah, it's gonna snow.
Like,
80%
it's mid-April.
chance.
It's
You guys remember
April.
the tornado, right? Monday we had a tornado. Wednesday it was 80 degrees, and then Saturday it was snowing.
Really?
Well, it happens.
I don't remember that.
It happens here.
Huh.
Happy Missouri.
Yeah, you
Oh, wait.
don't have that.
Soon nader season's coming, guys. We gotta be careful.
Oh,
You guys want
dude.
to? Okay.
What?
Our last day of school was March 6th. The tornado hit on March 6th. Freshman year.
Oh, wow.
Rest in peace, man.
That is the worst.
Something about that
ordinance.
day. Yeah,
For real.
thank you for saying that, Quincy.
Mhm.
Only made it worse.
Yeah. Had to get
How
it
do you
all out.
guys feel, Logan and Quincy? How do you guys feel about school being over?
Not too thrilled about the ending. Like we've been going to school for like 13 years if you've been through kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just not like the fairy tale way to end it. You know?
No, not at all.
Yeah, we definitely got robbed of our ending.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks.
And I think sorry, Russ, go ahead.
My one thing I'm sad is we don't get to do Project Grad, and I don't get
Yes.
to see everybody one last time.
Yeah.
If
my
they
God,
don't
yes.
end up doing a graduation ceremony, but who knows?
Do you believe they will?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't
It's hit
think
or
so.
miss.
I mean, because they're saying, it may not go away till like July, and then they're saying it might come back in the fall. So
Well, here's the thing. Like, with all of that, the biggest thing, the problem here in the U.S. compared to like, in Europe or in China, like, a lot of those places are a lot more condensed than we are. Like, you go to Italy and everybody is neighbors, like door to door. But here, we're so spread that keeping us locked in our house, it just doesn't work the way it works there, because they can't just eliminate something that slowly is going to spread across the country compared to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree for sure.
So a lot of people here are worried because it's like, oh, maybe we made the wrong call keeping everybody in, because now all it's going to do is come back again, and the economy is now suffering from this decision.
Well, yeah,
And
but
people,
that's why they have everybody inside. It's the curve thing. I don't know.
well, but here's the thing: is that these people called the government out for not having us locked down sooner, but then as soon as we get not yeah, well, mandated lock-ins, people just break them and go out anyways. And so now the economy is failing because people wanted the government to shut us down, and now that we shut down, people freak out and don't want to be shut down anymore. And so now it's just a lose-lose situation for everybody.
Exactly.
That's the gamble of politics.
I mean, it is.
Yep.
It is, but we're not going to get into that here. You hear it enough every day. We're talking about Mr. Russell. That's his middle name.
What were
Robinette.
we talking about? What were we even talking about? We went on a little train there. That was a fun little ride. Where are we?
I'm sorry. I took that.
Oh my god.
No, I actually have a question for Logan though. So, Woes, you just said his middle name is Russell. Is that why you like changed your name, or you're called by Russ now?
That was so that was the name I chose. Like that was a reasoning for it. So I would have teachers that would agree to call me that.
Okay.
But the other thing, Reggie, I think
Which
was,
is
were you
me.
originally called Reggie or Reginald?
It was my freshman
in
year. I got just nicknames from all these like upperclassmen because of I don't know.
Just tell
why.
them the story behind it. That's a great story.
Your name was
Okay.
Reggie Woes?
Yeah. So here's if you've never heard this story, it's a simple one. Me and Cameron Gasling were with his dad. We went to B-Dubs. And we ordered our food, just big chillin', waiting for our wings to come. And this waiter walks up to me and asks me if my name's Reggie. And Cameron chimes in and he goes, "Oh yeah, his name's Reggie." And she walks off, and I've never seen that woman again. And ever since then, Cameron just called me Reggie. And I give
terrifying.
Cameron a lot of props because all of my nicknames mostly originate from him.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And so, I mean, band, theater, choir for me, like that's kind of where I'm from. People just loved it for some reason.
Reggie.
So it took out of proportion, and Logan, that's the only dude I hung out with.
Well, Reg.
Mm-hmm.
It does, and it still lives on today a little bit.
Reggie.
But
Logan,
Logan,
I think it's weird to call him by his real name. It messes
I
me
either
up.
made it up because I think it was a mixture of I made it up as Reginald to begin with because it was Logan and Logan, and I either made it up or somebody called me that, and I don't remember. I imagine it was the first one, but
I think it was, but I'm not too sure. And then we kind of just went by that until it died down a little bit. And like Quincy's always called me Reggie for these past 4 years. It's always been Reggie.
I've never heard it.
Really?
That's crazy. Yes, I've never heard it.
And then I want to say last year is when Waz kind of circulated.
I've heard Woes. That's it. Woes. That's what I call you.
And I kind of just ran with it. And I mean, I like it a lot more than Reggie because it makes more sense than just some random waitress giving me a name.
I got Woes, I got Russ, I got Cue Ball here with me. But it's actually the 3 Logans. There's 3 Logans on this podcast set right now.
It's
I
crazy.
feel left out.
It's insane. Where's the 4th one? We need him.
Call him up.
Call him up. Yeah, there's 4 Logans in our grade, bro. I feel
And
like
that's kind of where all the nicknames came from. I mean,
it got
that makes
confusing
sense.
talking to us because one of us was always with another. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Logan, remember Lamonte? Remember when we called you Cheez-It?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I
That
don't
that
even
was
know,
awful.
dude. I think the Wagners started that when I moved here because I always wore a Cheez-It shirt
Where
or
are
something
they?
like that.
What are they?
Yeah,
doing
that was
right
it,
now?
dude. And
What
then you had
happened?
people sign it.
I have no idea, dude.
I know one of them did some things to a company, but after that, they just disappeared.
I think
have that.
one of them is having a kid. I don't know. I saw something on like Facebook the other day. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's where the nickname originated, and then I set all my like accounts to that name. Like my Xbox gamer tag is CheezItBoy23 to this day. Pretty iconic.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all have our childhood nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
I do for sure.
Never let Q nuts die, man. I'm telling
Q
everybody
nuts?
right
Q
now.
nuts cannot die.
Q nuts cannot die.
Quincy is dead.
Yep,
Quincy
there it
is
is.
dead.
Quincy, what all nicknames do you have? Like I know the classic ones like Q ball.
I got
like-
Q Ball, Q Nuts, Q Tard, Qbert, just Q, Quince, retard, stuff like
It's a good one.
anything you can put a Q in front of, basically.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody call you Q-tard, but I mean, it's a
You
thing.
know
Yeah,
that.
you're the only one who calls him that.
No, that was actually I got my baseball team when I was in 8th grade. They were all Odessa kids, and they hated me because I was from Oak Grove. So they just started calling me Q-tard because they found out my Instagram name was Q Ball. So Q Ball, they're like, "Yo, attaboy Q-tard." Every time I'd like mess up, yeah.
That's great. I love it. Oh man, if you see
Have you-
Quincy, call him that.
Q-tard. So, have you guys ever thought about how many twins we've had in our grade?
Mhm.
Didn't we have like 5 at one time and then 2 sets of triplets?
I'm pretty
Something
sure,
like
dude.
I think that was like 7th
Something
grade.
insane.
Triplets?
We had 2 sets of. Yeah, you remember like, oh my gosh, what are their names? The Cobbs.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
And then there was another set. I can't remember when we had the other set.
Yeah.
I
know
remember.
we've had the Partridges, the Gesslings,
Nick and
who
Nate
else?
Wood.
Oh, the
Brett
Woods,
and,
of course.
Colby.
Oh, the Rollins.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The Wagners.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Wagners. It's crazy, dude. How do we have that many?
Patrick,
Had
did you guys
that
say
many.
Josh and?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Partridges.
Yeah.
Where did they go, man?
Oh, and then we got Gage and Hunter.
They went to like Blue Springs.
Oh, Gage and Hunter, dude.
I think. I don't
That's
know.
crazy, man. Like, I know this is gonna sound terrible, but like, do you like when people like that are barely kind of stay out of the circle, you know? When they
Yeah.
leave and like people don't notice for months, I feel so bad. They were like,
Yeah,
wasn't this kid in our class? And the teacher's like, oh yeah, he left like 5 months ago.
Yeah,
Like that's just
that definitely happens to me too.
There's just been
I
an
don't know,
empty
I-
seat in your class.
Dude, I
usually don't
remember
know.
class the day after Christmas break when Moses burned his house down. And we just dogged on him the entire class for like a whole week. It was just so
fucked
funny.
up. That's
Yeah,
so
it's
fucked
pretty
up.
terrible.
Well, he started it. That's the only reason. We'd only mess with him because he thought it was hilarious that he burnt it down. Because what he did,
Bro,
okay, what he did,
when he
the story
collected
I
that
got,
check.
he had a wood stove, so you had to put logs in it, and he left a cardboard box too close to the wood stove, and once it gets up to temperature, paper burns at 451 degrees. If it gets hotter than that, then it's just gonna ignite the box, and that's how his house burned down.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace. I swear to God, there's a house that burns down from somebody in the school every year.
Whose was this year?
Someone's
Anyways,
burnt-
moving on to the next topic.
Yeah.
No, someone behind Walmart's house burnt down this year.
Yeah, but that was a whole story. There was no kids in there.
Sophomore years.
Dude,
Yeah.
didn't a meth house get like burnt down or something last year?
Over the summer, I think so.
Or was it summer? That was crazy.
Meth house. What are we?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Like, we're going.
Oh, we're talking
changing
about the meth
topic.
house.
I mean,
You
we're
said to
talking
go with the
about-
flow.
Where's the
okay?
meth house at? Anybody got the
Yeah, if you know where the meth house is,
If you really want to
text
know, I
us.
know.
Yeah, let us know so we can go.
Not that I'd ever
We're
do
trying to link
drugs.
up in the meth house. God damn. Oh,
Right on.
anyways, what were we talking about? We keep talking about serious stuff, and then we just sidetrack.
You know, at this point, let's talk about aliens.
Aliens. Okay.
Aliens.
Oh my god, I got a good
What do
picture.
you think aliens would look like if one just appeared tomorrow? Like, do you think it would be humanoid, or do you obviously it would have to walk on two legs, right?
Okay, hang on. Before
Dude,
you
I
say
don't know.
anything else-
Unless it's like a slug, but
Okay,
Oh,
here's what I
dude.
got.
Ooh.
I saw a meme yesterday, and it had an alien and an ape right next to each other, and they had a human baby, and it was captioned, "Y'all ain't ready for this conversation." What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not ready.
That would mean an alien just went and did something that it can't tell its whole species about.
All right, here's what I have to say. In all serious, there's no way you're just chilling outside and an alien appears out of nowhere and you're not freaking out, man.
What are you? No, yeah. What are you talking about? Who didn't
Dude,
say
I will
that?
go. I'll dap him up, and we will.
No
hang out.
way. No
There's
way.
no way.
No way.
I would dap the alien up, and then we would go play GTA or something. Maybe Minecraft. Dude,
You're telling me.
You better bring him
brute.
on the Minecraft server if you do that shit.
A brute.
Get him an Xbox.
the thing is, like, there's no way he speaks English. So what does he speak?
You
Like,
don't
what
know,
is
man.
it-
If they can fly,
Ooga
if
What
they
is
booga.
can
it?
space travel, dude.
What does it sound like?
I don't know. Yeah, that.
I would just say yeah every time, and then we'd carry on and play video games together. That's a good question though, Russ. Like, what does an alien look like? They
He's been
have to be
holding
real.
on to this. He's been waiting to talk to people about this. He just stopped. He was like, "Listen to this."
Yeah, he's like, forget what everyone else is saying. Aliens.
It just popped
what-
in my mind.
It's good. Do you guys all believe them then? Like,
Yes.
do you? Okay, yeah. I think we all
My
believe.
grandpa that I hardly see, he's actually down in New Mexico. He's been searching aliens and giants for like a decade.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Did
But,
he
you know, I-
raid?
Going back to the meth conversation.
He
Did he
said he
raid
got
it?
all his research done though, so that means something.
So he did raid Area 51.
You know, my personal thought on this is he was in the military, but he's like purple hearted because he got blown up halfway by a grenade at one point in
Oh.
a trench.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like it wasn't directly on contact with him, but he, I think that he still kind of works for the military because he's right next to a military base, and the government's paying him to keep quiet because he actually found the aliens.
Oh. So he's seen an alien before.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's seen some stuff.
No, have you guys seen Scary Movie 3?
Yes.
That's what the aliens look like.
That's what I thought was basing what he was saying off of, because that's pretty much what happens. They just come down.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's no way you're dabbing up an alien, dude. No,
Dude, yes, I
no
am.
way.
The only way you probably could do that is if you're doing acid.
Yeah, if you're, like,
you're
loading
not
that
even
shit.
thinking about it. This is just another illusion to you.
No, you're on meth, dude. You're sitting on an alley, just tripping out, and this alien appears out of nowhere. He's like, "Yo, what's up, homie? Trying to play some GTA 5 with me?" Then would I respect your
Dude,
decision
this
to
alien
dab it
better
up.
pull up with a
I'm
big gold
playing with
chain
him.
on and some pinky rings.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
He gonna
Quincy,
be
where'd
like
that
that.
one? We're gonna dive into that real quick. Where did
What-
that come
what?
from, bro?
Because if I'm
He's the
getting like
biggest
mugged by
cowboy
an alien,
gangster ever.
if I'm getting mugged by an alien or something, he better look like a pimp. That's all I'm saying. Like, he
Do
better not
aliens? Do they listen to music?
definitely.
What kind of music? Like, is it even
Trap
close
like-
to?
music.
Or is their music not even close to like what we even view music as? Hey, it's a good
It's just
question.
a cow mooing, man. I
I
swear.
think it
on
has
God.
Yeah, I
to-
was gonna say it's gotta be like one obsolete sound.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, that is amazing.
Do
Oh,
aliens
man.
do they use the bathroom?
Yes.
Because in Scary Movie 3, they piss out of their fingers.
Well, that would still need you can't. You're still pissing. you still need a bathroom.
All right,
Dude,
new
it doesn't
conversation.
matter.
No, never mind. You could just have a bucket. Just pour buckets all around town. People to
Exactly.
piss into.
What are your thoughts on Tiger King?
Okay, time out. Stop. Quincy? No.
We're getting to that. We're getting to
Tiger
that.
King will not be talked about.
Carol
For the people
Baskin
who-
killed her husband. You can't tell me otherwise.
Hold on. For the people, A, who haven't seen it. B, for people who hate it. And C, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I never finished it. I'm still working on it.
I watched it all in like a day and a half.
That's what most people did.
It's
Also,
just hard to stop. You gotta
It was pretty easy for me.
it doesn't matter where you
I
pee
agree.
out of. You still need a bathroom.
I don't know,
needed to say
dude.
that. I just needed to say that.
Do aliens eat food?
Yes.
We don't know
Do
that.
they?
As Metal Gear Solid 5 taught us, quiet just used water.
What?
Plant. Bro, have none of you played Metal Gear? Really?
I've heard of it. What about
I
Gears
have.
of War?
Yeah,
That
Gears
is
of War.
completely different.
Mud Runner.
Mud Runner? If you want to play a Russian game, take Quincy's Xbox from him. He has one.
I bought it used and it was installed when I had it.
Jesus.
What? That's a free game, bro. And it's a
This-
great conversation piece.
This went south as soon as we started.
Hey, bro, on Steam it's 9 out of 10. I'd get
Okay.
Mud Runner.
Stop. We're not getting paid.
It's
not
so
plugging
much
anything.
fun because it pisses you off. It's
No,
kind of
yeah,
like
dude.
Clash
So-
Royale, my guy. How am I going to lose 24 trophies and then only get 28 back?
The mobile game grind. Okay, I got a question for you
Hang
two.
on. Mega Knight is unstoppable, by the way. There's just nothing you can do.
You got a question, Lowe's?
Sorry.
What have you two? God, I've been asking everyone this. What have you two been doing a lot during this quarantine? You know, just when you got nothing better to do besides. Nah, I don't know.
A lot of Netflix. A lot.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
heard of Brawlhalla?
I
No.
have not.
It is like a free-for-all game kind of built like Smash Bros. But it's free, and do you guys know Colton Daniels?
Mm-hmm.
I do
him on
not.
that,
I don't think so.
and I kill him after a round or two, and get him so mad that he turns his Xbox off.
That's pretty epic.
See, Colton Daniel, for the people who don't know, if you've ever seen Babies First, that's all I'm going to say. It's a picture, and if you want to see it, feel free, because it's hilarious.
Who has
And
it?
I might,
Anybody have
I
that still?
have it.
Make him the cover picture for this video.
No. If I'm going to put it in, I'll leave a little note for myself right here. If it's on the screen, you're looking at it. If I put the work in to do it, that is him with
Colton
a
Daniels.
hand on his belly, and he looks pregnant.
Oh my god, that picture's awesome. He's got a hickey on his belly too.
Sure does. He
Sounds
sure
pretty
does.
awesome.
Oh man.
Anyhow, moving on from him.
Colton was
Back
Back
to
to
the important
aliens.
stuff.
boss.
Yeah.
Aliens. Aliens are important. So it just sounds like I don't think any of us know what aliens could be. I don't think anyone knows.
Except for Quincy's uncle.
I guess
Grandpa.
Quincy's uncle.
I think the Pope knows.
The Pope probably knows.
The Pope has
Trump,
to know.
Trump
the Pope
might know
does
a little
not
bit.
know. The Trump doesn't
Pump,
know.
The Pope,
Dude,
the Pump.
I think the
How do you
Pope
think the
might
pyramids
know.
got here, bro? I don't think that was entirely done by man.
Oh dear God.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
Let's do it. Let's get down that rabbit hole.
Let's go.
Oh,
Chasing rabbits.
The pyramids aren't real, man. Have we ever
Pyramids aren't
seen a
real.
pyramid in real life?
Has anybody
Nope.
actually ever climbed a pyramid?
No.
They're
No.
holograms.
Are you? Oh, the
Why do you
Despicable
think they
Me
get
thing,
so
where it was an
mean?
Arab thing.
They're holograms.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's funny.
You just
They
stab the
pranked us, man.
pyramid and it deflates.
Is the
Egypt's
Earth
playing the long con on us.
Is Earth even round?
Dude, don't even.
I don't
Clint,
know, man.
Stop playing games.
If
If you
the
think the
Earth is
Earth is
flat,
flat, you are retarded.
Explain mountains.
How do people believe that? Like something. What went wrong in the educational process for you to just think, yeah, no, it's not round.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
Miss
what-
whoever teaching like 4th grade fucking world history went,
Yeah.
Earth
It's
is
just a
flat, plank.
square.
Yeah, but I wonder if there are history teachers that actually believe it and they teach it to their kids.
There's no way. There's
can't
no
do that.
way.
Insane.
You have to teach like a certain curriculum.
Yeah.
Because if you did that, then you would like there'd be like, oh mom, I learned today that the Earth is flat, and they'd be like, huh?
Yeah.
Both my
You
parents are
learned
teachers.
what?
They hate when people do that stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know where that came from. It's just people talking, I guess.
You hear a lot about that now. The
Well,
internet
it's because
pops
that's
up.
what they thought before they knew it was round.
Yeah, but
Everybody's
they
just like,
also
oh, the
thought
Earth's
the
flat.
world, everything revolved
Yeah.
around us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we still don't know, man.
Oh, dude,
Have you
don't.
ever seen Earth?
Hmm.
You've ever been to space before? You see the sun?
Have you ever seen the galaxy with your own 2 eyes?
How do we know the sun isn't just a big flashlight? Have you ever seen it?
Tell me they ain't running out of batteries. They got to replace them.
Unexpected arrival of my grandma. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All
If
right.
he comes back with food, I mean, no, Quincy,
Yeah,
you can't leave
There
too.
is.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm upstairs sitting on the couch.
Special guest today, Russ's grandma.
Absolutely.
That'd be pretty awesome.
You
It
know
would
who
be-
we need to get on here with us? Gibson Williams.
Gibby.
You think
Yeah.
Gibby has a lot of interesting stories?
I bet. He's just he's really good at talking to people, so I think he'd be good. Oh my gosh, I see snowflakes. I'm not even kidding.
No way.
Quit
Yeah,
playing,
I just saw some snowflakes.
man.
I do not. But yeah, maybe Gibby. I don't know. I don't really have him on any social media, but
Neither do I.
I don't think he has social media. Hunter easily has his phone number. That's all I know.
good for him. But we're looking for interesting personalities. Like, we need unique people, bro.
I
Interesting
got
people.
you. I understand you.
If you have good stories and you don't have anybody to tell them to right now,
Where
Russ,
you go?
give
Where
us
are
a
your
good
people?
story here. What's a good story? Just story time with Reggie.
with me,
Yeah, with you.
oh,
'Cause
dude, you can't put me on the spot like that, man.
Here, give me an idea. Give me something that we've done that is a good conversation.
Funny late night moments, like after 11 o'clock. It's like weekend night in the summer.
Okay, Minecraft. We started that Minecraft server, bro.
Yes.
So basically, everybody stayed on till like 4 a.m. and just we would dog on each other for like hours on end while seeing who could build like the coolest houses. And then one day we got this great idea. Let's just build a gigantic castle. So we built castle walls. We never built like the actual castle part, but the walls were enormous. It like stretched out of sight from wall to wall. And then me and Russ were on late one night and we got bored. So we started building a giant house for like villagers and stuff. And we built it like 15 stories high. And this is all in survival. So I was mining nonstop just for some cobblestone, and then we do that, and then we just keep stacking and stacking, and we got like about 15 stories high, and then all of a sudden one night, I think it's me, Russ, Reggie, and Grayson were on, and hang on, they started they went like God mode, and they started spawning in the what are those flying ones? The
phantoms.
Yeah, they kept spawning in the phantoms, and the game just about glitched out completely. It would only come in like every 3 seconds where you were at, and it was just terrible. I'd say there was like 1,000 of them in the sky, and they were just everywhere. Nothing you could do.
They had no idea that me and Reggie were spawning them in the whole time.
Oh yeah, they were freaking out, and we would like fake freak out with them. We'd be like, oh no, oh no.
Reggie, we knew you were doing it. We didn't know it was Russ too.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say that he started it.
I did.
And I just joined on because I was.
Russ, you completely blamed
I
that on
started
him.
everything on that server, dude. I built that entire castle. I built
Dude,
my house.
the castle wall.
was crazy.
Impressive. Yeah, I'm a part of this
Grayson,
server.
I think, is the only one who helped me with that.
What?
All right, time out. We're not having. We're doing story time here.
I got all the cobblestone for that, basically.
Anyways, Logan, you got any funny late night like summertime memories? Like just a funny story to tell.
Summertime.
Sex.
I don't know, dude. You put me on the spot.
Russ, I know. This is kind of to everybody, so. I mean, Russ, you got anything?
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I can't even remember who I was with. I was with somebody, and we were driving around. I want to say I just got off of work. It must have been my work friend. And we just got off of work. And we, on a certain night, like every week, we would go to IHOP after work, and we would play Phase 10. Just because fun game, super fun with like a good group of people.
We did that after Cappies until 3 in the morning.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Sounds pretty awesome.
It was good.
So it was me and my work friend. We're sitting at IHOP, and this was before, like the one in Blue Springs was. Well, it's still not good, but like when their service was like you go there and it takes an hour to get food. So we went to the Independence one all the time. And there was this guy who was like our favorite waiter. Like we would come in and he knew all of us by name. And he'd be like, "Oh, you guys coming to play Phase 10 again?" So one day, we decided to bring Cards Against Humanity, switch it up, and we have an older co-worker who works there. And she came along with us one night. And, like, Cards Against Humanity. It's, like, really bad stuff. And this is a teacher who teaches elementary kids and works at Wendy's as a side job, coming to play Cards Against Humanity until, like, 3 in the morning. Just tired off her mind. And there was this one card where it was, like, it was, like, what would you do for $1 million? And she puts a card down, and she's, like, laughing and stuff. And I'm, like, reading them. And it's, like, what would I do for $1 million? It's just say, get fat as fuck and die by myself. And she literally starts screaming, laughing, and falls out of her chair and breaks it.
No way.
She breaks the chair, laughing at get fucking fat and die alone. At an IHOP at 2 in the morning. You know how many drunk party people go to IHOP that late? Too many. That's how you start a fight.
Did she get to take home the chair?
Yeah, she definitely should have.
That has to be a trophy, right?
Yeah.
No, you can't just take. They would just
I have
let
a
you take
similar
the
story
chair.
to that,
Pretty sure
actually. It
that's
was
a
with my
rule.
own sister.
That's
We
like
are
an international
Pretty sure that's
law.
Yeah, that's like policy.
You have to take home the chair.
You break the chair at a restaurant, you take it.
Common courtesy. You break it, you take it.
What would you do if you just you walked into like a restaurant, took a chair and left? Like, what are they gonna do?
But there's no chase policy, so nothing.
I did it to my work.
You took a chair?
I walked in, looked at Randall, said, "Hey, I'm taking these 3 chairs." Took him out to my car, and he didn't say a word.
That's awesome.
I was bringing them to my boss's house, but like, what if I wasn't doing that?
You could definitely walk in and be like,
this
"Hey,
is
I'm taking these real
weird.
quick." And then... Anyways, Quincy, you had a similar story.
So, Coach Scully was my sped teacher this year. I have dyslexia; it's a reading disability. So, my sister also has the same thing. So we're in this class together, and I don't know. I just do something like I like flick her ear or just like poke her in the head or something just to mess with her because she's my sister. She stands up and like starts like fake hitting me, but like it wasn't. She was actually hitting me, but it was just like love tap kind of feel. So I just pushed her and she tripped on her own foot, landed in the chair, folded the leg on the chair.
Oh my
she
God.
fell on the ground. And Coach Scully just comes up behind her, picks up the chair, and with his just gigantic muscles, he just bends the chair back into place with his hands.
It's happened before, bro. It's had to have happened before. If he's just doing that out of
Yeah,
habit,
he literally just picked it up without hesitation. He was still talking to somebody. It just pulls it back into place.
That's his daily workout. He goes home and just bends chairs.
That's awesome, man.
I'm gonna miss school, man.
I know, bro.
Stuff
Coach
like
Scully
that,
was
man.
awesome.
Like, you know who I'm gonna miss seeing in the hallways?
Who?
Curtis.
TC.
Damn it,
dude! Oh my
TC,
God.
man.
I had him for A+. It was amazing.
See, but that's a different thing. We're gonna miss TC for retarded. Like,
dude. Come on.
Like, no. That's what he would say in the halls. He would call us that. Did you guys never have those moments? You'd walk past him and he'd just be mumbling something, and he would say like,
maybe he just thought you were a retard.
Oh, maybe.
No,
I
dude,
mean,
I
if
had
TC called me a
twice a
retard, I wouldn't be
day.
too shocked.
The thing about TC was he always won. Like, he's never lost in his life. In gym class, like, we would play kickball, and, you know, he'd kick it to me, and I'd throw it at him, and he would just say no and just keep it running. And he'd say, I win. I would say, TC, like, you're literally out. I just threw it at you. And he would keep running and just no. It just, losing anything just doesn't process in his mind. And I just wonder what that would be like.
I'm glad he's in high school. Because we all understand the situation, and we're not going to be children about it and, like, go after him. We're just going to be like, okay, I guess he's not out.
Yeah, I mean, he won. I mean.
I mean, that's very true. It just like I don't know for like you guys, but like I just feel like it's different now being like, oh, I'm not gonna see these guys next year kind of feel. Especially like the underclassmen. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow. It's like, oh, I'll see you in like 8 months when I go to one event for the year.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think the only reason I'd go back is a band event, like an actual band event or a choir event.
Yeah.
I'll come back for homecoming for sure. Like,
I'll probably swing by.
Game. Yeah.
Pull up with my freshman girlfriend.
Oh,
come on, Quincy.
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm not, no names, but there's this girl that's going to State Fair next year. That
I think we all know.
Mr. Cubo Quincy Wilson.
I gotta
I'll
go
tell you
after.
after.
I'm gonna let this play out.
I'm gonna send a picture to the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Hang on, okay.
So
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You say what you want, and I'm gonna have to guess where you're at with the story.
Okay. There's this girl from Odessa, and one night we were up playing Xbox, big chillin', because what better do we have to do? And he opens his mouth how he is going to he's going to be friends with this girl. First he said, oh, I want to date this girl. Then he goes and says, oh,
Okay.
I can't wait to be good friends with her.
Hold on. Okay.
Like,
Me and Quincy were talking about how we thought this girl was attractive, and that's where it came up.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, she is definitely on my high priority of girls to be friends with.
13.
It's just like, bro. Yeah, are you looking at the picture I sent?
13. Yeah, let's move on here.
Yeah.
dude.
But just to put it into perspective,
He was
Quincy is a simp
Mm.
for saying she is
I'm
on
a
my
good
top
kid.
priority.
Hey,
No,
I'm a
no.
virgin, unlike you guys.
Oh, there, buddy.
What does that have to do
That
with
has nothing to do with you. You're also. Oh, wait, we can't say that.
Let's keep it appropriate here, guys.
What's everybody's favorite fast food?
Freddy's.
Fast
Freddy's?
food.
Yes.
What is that?
It's like Steak and Shake, but better.
Freddy, yeah.
I don't even know where that is.
Is Chipotle considered fast food?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Panda Express then?
Panda's up there.
There is no way Chipotle is not fast food. What? You're in
What?
and out.
You got to get out of your car and everything. Go in, wait in a 20-minute line.
Yeah, no, it's not fast food, bro.
There's nothing fast about it.
I would definitely not consider Chipotle fast food. I'm thinking like, yeah, Panda, McDonald's, Sonic. I don't know.
Logan does like
Fast
Sonic.
food.
There's a very gray line to that.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite. Like I like a lot of places, you know.
What's your man? What would be your top three then? I won't start with you, Logan, because we've kind of talked about this before. But Russ and Quincy, give us your both of your top threes.
Oh, you want to go first, Quince?
Yeah, I'll do. Number one, Freddy's. Number two, I gotta go with good old McDonald's because it's always quick and easy. And then, honestly, I eat at like the same places, so probably just Wendy's for number three.
I think Wendy's is honestly underrated. Like, I would rather have Wendy's than McDonald's any day of the week.
Depends on what I get.
Price.
What I'm in the mood for.
Quincy.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
Quincy is a go somewhere, get like a cheap cheeseburger and fries. Like that's how he is compared to like Logan, who's like, I'm gonna get some Wendy's spicy nuggets or a Sonic cheeseburger plain.
Quality.
I would have
That's
to say mine is Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't
bro.
eat Panda a lot. Oh, bro, Cane's is terrible compared.
I don't like Cane's. It's too greasy for me.
What?
That's crazy.
Chicken fingers, fries, bread, sweet tea.
Dude, don't even talk about the toast, bro.
Alright.
That toast. Oh my god.
They stole that from Bandanas. You can't tell me otherwise.
Bandana sucks.
It used to be great.
Yeah, used to is the key word there. Why do we get on food? I swear to God, every time somebody brings food up and we just talk about
it. Yeah, it's essential, man. You gotta have it.
It's essential, bro.
It is essential, right?
Well, everything's essential nowadays.
But
let's talk about something serious here.
Today's Easter. Totally forgot to mention that. What'd you guys do for Easter?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. I did not interact with any family members.
Well, so mine's kind of sad. We always did Easter at my grandma's house, and she passed away a month ago, so my family just didn't do anything at all today.
That's sad, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you. It's
right. we always go to my grandparents, and they're still alive, and we just didn't go.
I'll tell you what, man. Nothing beats 10 hours of time and a half.
Hey, there you go.
Getting paid extra, and yeah.
Bro,
that's all I gotta say.
Why were you so mad yesterday? What was going on, man? We pull up to Wendy's, and
Okay,
He
let
says,
me
if you're gonna
explain
order, you
from
better
my
go
side.
in.
this man says, "No, go inside and order. Are you getting food?" And we sat there for like 3 minutes waiting on him to take our order, and he's just staring at us through the window, so angry.
All right, I'll tell
They
you
just
this.
wanted the food.
We just tried. It was only one person getting food too.
Okay, but here's from my perspective. I turn around after we've been busy all day. Like I have done nothing besides take orders. And
Everyone's getting tired of McDonald's.
well, here's the thing. Here's what angers me. And this is how I see it from my perspective. I'm going to work as an essential worker, quote unquote, because of the truck stop having to serve truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
80% of the people we are serving right now are not truck drivers.
Yeah.
And as a person who wanted to go to school to finish all these things, doesn't get to have a regular graduation or a regular ending to his school because people decide they want to complain about there not being quarantine things, but then come out to spend $3 at Wendy's where they could get sick and die.
Yep, I completely agree.
So when we're taking over 100 odd orders just at the first half of the day on a time where people shouldn't be out, it frustrates me. If I already had graduated, I probably wouldn't have given a shit because I'm making money and doing my job.
Yeah, for real.
What happened to quitting?
Yeah,
I
whatever
can't get a
happened
new
to-
job when
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I told everybody.
when I was like, oh, I'm applied to this job, waiting for an answer back, and it was like, we're shutting down until this is over, and I'm like, can't quit then.
Ringer.
So where do you plan on working this summer, Woes? If
Well,
it's all over?
I want to go to Old Navy so I can transfer to Sedalia
Oh yeah.
because there's one opening in Blue Springs, so I'll work there for a month or two and then transfer down to Sedalia once I go to college with Quincy because I don't want to drive up every single weekend to work.
Yeah, that'd
Wait,
be
Woes,
nice.
are you not going to Atlanta anymore?
I convinced
No,
him to go to
no,
college.
Ah, how long has this been a thing?
A couple months now.
Oh wow.
I didn't want
Yeah,
to make it public because I didn't want to seem like I'm just trying to get attention.
Yeah. Well, now
'Cause,
it's
like,
public.
that- Yeah,
Woes
well,
is staying. Let's go.
if you didn't already know,
Yeah.
So why were you gonna go to Atlanta though?
His father.
yeah, basically it was family, and personally I don't like it here. Like the weather sucks. Like it's gonna snow tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that. It's April.
Oh, update on
Right,
that. It's a 10% chance, not 80. I'm retarded.
It
Oh.
might snow tomorrow.
It
Why
might
not?
snow
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I would
the
believe
chance
it's gonna.
is still.
There's still a chance. That's all that matters. Like it's Missouri.
That's true. That is very true. But it was just one of
But
those things where, like, I was tired of this place, and I've always been told since I was young to get out. So I was like, oh, all right, I'll go there. My dad lives there. That's where I was born. I mean,
go to the city, the Falcons.
yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Good old 28-3.
All right. No, none of that. None of that. That is for a different time, and that different time is never. We're never talking. We don't need to talk about that.
So, are you and Cue Ball going to State Fair? Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. I was kind of worried about it because I didn't know who my roommate was going to be, and I didn't want to like get stuck down there with a bunch of people. I had no idea who they were, so I feel good now that my homie's coming with me.
And we have Alana going with us.
Nice.
Still, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know because we haven't been in school.
Yeah, I don't know. She changed her mind twice. It was kind of like Grayson did for a while. He's like, I'm going, I'm not going. I'll go. Then I'm not going.
So yeah.
What about you, Russ?
When I turn 18, I'm going to take a 50-hour-long test to get my insurance adjusting license and go do that with my father and stepmom.
Wow. That sounds like the real deal.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, his dad makes money.
50-hour test though. Like
It's
you're gonna
not.
have to explain that.
It's like it takes a total of 50 hours. I think the regulation was he had a month to complete it, and so he just banged out like my dad. He banged out like 4 or 5 hours a day until he was done.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you get to choose how much time.
yeah, you don't have to. There's not a time frame, and I don't even know if you have to do it in a month. You might start and you can finish it a year later if you want to.
Oh wow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, man. So I actually got a question for all you guys. Regardless of what we all do, if you could just choose somewhere to live, anywhere in the world, where would you go? So like, pretend you're just rich, whatever. If
Ooh,
you could live anywhere.
that's tough. I'll go first. I don't want to put like a location on it, like precise,
Mm-hmm.
but like the East Coast, like I would definitely love to get old and
Uh-huh.
like retire on like a coastal house. Like yeah, there's a lot of problems with that and I know, but like dream like weather's perfect every day to be
Mm-hmm.
sitting like where I can wake up in the morning, eat some breakfast, drink some coffee, retired life,
All
and
right.
look out at the ocean, dude. Like that's pretty
Yeah,
baller.
that sounds good. So you would prefer East Coast over West Coast?
Yeah, I think the West Coast is crazy. California, it is weird there, man. I've never seen so many just crackheads
It's
on the street.
Poopy streets.
Have you been?
Yeah, I went last summer and I was with it was like a college kind of thing, and I'll tell you what, it was crazy. There was
dude. I just
like
killed this
I've seen
fly.
people.
I
What?
just caught this fly out of midair. I'm a
That thing's
badass.
been terrorizing my house for a good 2
Dude, I
years.
just caught that shit, bro. Oh my god.
Anyways,
All
I
right.
Russ,
watched
all right,
Airbender
let it
last
go.
night. I'm
Let it go.
dangerous.
Sorry, what were you
Okay.
saying, Woes?
No, I don't need to. I was rambling. All right, Russ.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Really?
It's a tough question, dude. Like, you got to think about, East Coast, West Coast, beach, mountain. What would you prefer?
Like, my thing is, in an ideal world, I would love to live in like a rural area where there's no one around me.
Uh-huh.
But from my known past, I am really bad with being isolated. Like, I just go into the shitter mentally. So I think I would have to like either have land right next to a pretty big city.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I would either stay here and buy land outside of a town, or I would go to Alaska.
There
It's
you
like
go.
heads
That's
up or heads
far.
down.
Pretty sure
Whichever.
that's the most dangerous state. I think that's
Probably.
ranked number one.
I believe you get paid to live there for a
What?
certain amount of
Alaska?
Things
Yeah,
time.
you
are
get
definitely
if you
cheaper.
live in the northern part, I think you get paid to live there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can walk outside and die.
Well, I'm moving
Hey,
to
man.
Alaska.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Quincy,
know.
what's your ideal?
You got to think
Deep
about
in the
temperature
woods.
too. Like, what's your guys' favorite temperature if you could pick?
Ooh,
Hot,
I'd
cold,
go
like
60s
60s?
to 80s.
Yeah, 60s. 60s,
60s to
70s would be my favorite.
Well, it's always nice to have a really sunny day once in a while so you can tan,
Hmm.
bod looking good.
I really like the state of Colorado. I just think, I would prefer mountains over beach. It's pretty. It's
Oh,
still
I'm
like
definitely.
in the middle of the U.S. 'Cause I would want
I
to stay
have
in the U.S. I would not want to leave the country at all.
No.
I'm not into that, and I don't think I ever will. Like you never know, but
Like, yeah,
like.
something when you're younger and you like think of where you want to be, you pick like Greece or Rome or something like that because it
yeah,
sounds cool. But like,
just
not many countries are where the U.S. is with
hmm
how normal I get or up to date, modern it
yeah.
is.
We're ahead of everyone. I get what you're saying.
Well, it's also like different because like old buildings here aren't like stone buildings. They're wood shacks that we built in the 1700s. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like if you go to Italy, it is crazy just old there. Like
I
half
do
of
want to
the
visit Italy.
things that would be crazy. That'd be
I actually
crazy,
have
dude.
family that I've never even talked to them, but like my Italian heritage goes pretty far. There's family there. It'd be cool to visit them.
You could go there and be a mobster, man.
There you
That'd be
go.
awesome.
The cheese it.
Forget about it. Meatball. Forget it.
You're gonna have to work a lot harder on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
I'll
more
try.
mustache and more finger gestures.
You also need to start wearing fedoras and like 8-piece suits.
And you need to practice being a mime.
I'll wear a John Wick suit. That'll do.
And you have to have people like
Drinking
you
a
need to have
Busch Light as you walk
multiple
by, too.
Russes
Yeah.
following you around.
How about how about a bottle of wine?
Big
and some
scary
cheese?
motherfuckers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you can make people scare you. Make people scare you. That wasn't. Yeah.
That'll
Alright.
do it.
Make people scare you there.
It sounds like for the most part we don't know where we live.
No.
Yep. So
Quincy's
we're
is
stuck.
deep in the woods.
Yeah.
That's all he gave us.
That's all you need to know.
Huh? What happened?
You won't be
we're
able to
all
find me.
we're all just stuck here in misery.
Oh god.
Please
The most
no.
All right, here's a
bipolar
very
state.
weird but very controversial topic. Do you think if you murdered somebody, you could hide the body and get away with it?
No.
Yeah, it's just probably not gonna happen.
How much do I hate this person? How much do I have at the time? Like is it,
You just
right
want to
now,
wring
or-
their neck. You are so mad at them. They just ruined your whole life and pissed on it.
I don't get that mad. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think
here's
it's
the
happening.
thing, man. Like I couldn't do that and keep it by myself. Like something
Yeah.
that serious.
Like mental health issues will grow on you. Like you'll have problems the rest of your life about it. It's all you'll think about every day. So you can't do it.
Quincy, do you think you can do it?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Quincy,
Okay.
but you do lawn work, right? Where have you spent a lot of time?
Logan, I
at?
can just say that I can put something in a place where it won't be seen for probably a couple 100 years after a couple different landowners.
I will tell you this. There are 3 different Logans here. So
Yeah.
you're saying Logan?
I think he was generalizing.
I was referring to the last one that spoke.
Good.
Yeah, that helps.
But yeah,
Man.
I'm just saying, I know some places that barely
think-
get seen and won't be
I-
by people that don't own the property.
The cops might know some places like that, though. That's the thing.
But it'd be so random. How are you going to find a little needle in a big old haystack?
That's what detectives are on.
That is
Earth.
the point.
I know, but I'm just saying, if it ever got this serious, right place, right time, I'm just saying I think it could be easily pulled off.
So you think you could get away with it? Quincy?
I think I could,
There's
but I'm
no
not
way,
going to
dude.
try this.
There's
I think
no
I could.
way.
And
I
you're
thought
just
Here's what I
gonna-
want.
What?
I think you should kill like a fucking, I don't know, a chicken, bury it somewhere, and then we hire like professionals to track it down and see if they can find it out.
This would
I
be.
guarantee they couldn't. I promise
You
you.
would
have
be a
they
to
couldn't.
good
be
test.
open with them, though, like you would with a cop. That'd be the thing. Like, you'd have to tell them what you do as a work, and then they would inevitably ask where you've been the past week.
Because
Dude,
you lie,
I
you
know-
go to jail.
I know so many places. There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Just do it at the cemetery.
They'll never guess.
Throwing them.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's such a hard thing to get away with. Like, I see people who are like professionals just get instantly caught. And I'm like, huh?
I think mentally, the mental part of it would be the hardest part to do or handle.
Yeah.
But like,
I-
they would
I
know
agree
they
with
got
that.
you when they're questioning you, and you cannot keep a straight. You can't
said
keep a
I'm-
straight profile.
Yeah.
I'd do it out of the blue if I ever did it. So they would not be expecting me. So there's no reason that I would have been there at that time, and they would have no way.
But that means you have to kill someone who has no like no
Yeah, they
impact
can't
on
even.
anybody.
Yeah, so like a celebrity, pretty much.
I don't even think it'd have to be that much. Like I feel like you could do it to. Oh my god, this is terrible that we're even talking about
Why
this.
are we
but-
talking?
You
We need to
you brought it
You
up,
brought
man.
this.
I
You
up,
brought
know.
it up.
Quincy.
This is terrible.
You're the
but
one
I
that
just-
thinks you can get away with it. We're
I
telling
do
you
think I
you
could.
can't do it.
I'm probably gonna get. I should probably stop talking about this.
Quince, when was the last time you talked to a cop?
A couple days ago, actually.
What were
What have you
guys
been doing a
talking
lot?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah. What have you been watching? How to get away with murder?
Money Heist.
Yeah. There you have it.
Dude, that show is terrible. How do you?
What do you,
watch
dude? It is
that?
so good. Oh my
It's
god, take it back.
So bad.
Quincy will on God anything that everybody else disagrees with. I swear to God.
Oh
we
god,
we
bro.
railed on him for that yesterday, didn't we? Oh my god!
I get railed on for anything. It just happens at least once every time we hang.
It
So
does.
I haven't watched Money Heist, but I'm assuming it's about robbing banks, correct?
Oh yeah, it's so
Yeah.
cool, dude. Like the
It's
story.
so
Remember-
bad.
When you get to
remember-
season 2, everything just makes your jaw drop, and you cannot stop watching the screen.
I feel like it's all really. I haven't watched that far. I got bored.
The
And
part
then-
that messes with you though is that it was originally in a different language, so they just have different people talking over it, but they actually did.
I guess I'll start it tonight. But remember last year, whenever the bank here in town got robbed?
Yes,
On
dude.
foot?
Somebody just walked in and then walked away, and they
Mhm.
never found him.
And they were wearing like a mask or something.
Yeah, I think like pantyhose or something. Something stupid.
Something
Really?
weird.
That happened.
Something weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
you never hear about
He
that?
walked
What the
in
hell?
and walked around the corner. It was some old dude too.
Yeah. And
I
got
thought
away
they
with it.
were. I thought they were gonna shut down the truck stop because they kept talking about it.
That just
And
shows
they're
you how easy it is to get away with stuff, dude. They didn't even. That man walked in there, walked out, walked all the way down the street, and they never caught him.
Maybe it was you, Quincy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're
me.
talking. Why are you putting this to light? You got something to confess?
Because I'm just saying, dude. That's so. I just.
Are you thinking
I can't
about
believe that.
robbing the bank in town?
Yeah. I really can't believe they never found the guy, because he
We
was
live in
on
Oak Grove.
foot. They could have passed him while driving there, and they never even would have questioned it because they
Well-
didn't know yet.
Well, it was
Ladies
a
and-
good hot day. That's the perfect time when people are out to do something like that. That's a completely different thing though from
It's
murder.
like, hey, it's an old man walking. They're not going to think that he just robbed a bank while he's walking down the street. It's crazy.
I can't get past that part. He just walked in, walked out. Right on, buddy.
That's what he did, bro. Ugh.
Tipped
Woes,
his
you
hat and
didn't-
said thank you.
You didn't tell me we're having a future bank robber and murderer on the show today.
You know, man, I feel like Quincy. Maybe I shouldn't go to college with you anymore, man.
He was
I'm
being
gonna be
pretty
honest with
gay
you.
yesterday.
You
He's
would
a-
not stop with that. You were tweaking.
He was being pretty gay yesterday.
So we
bro.
got a gay.
You know the
bank
nice
robber
cock
murder.
meme.
He,
He just
Logan
kept
kept saying
doing
it, but I
that.
just repeat it like twice, and he'd be like, "Why are you being so gay,
No,
bro?"
bro, you said it for a good hour, and you wouldn't stop.
It was
And I
not
said
an
it
hour.
3 times.
No. Oh my gosh.
We're back on this. We sat outside of Zach Sherman's house. I was there from 8 to 1 p.m. 8 in the morning to 1 p.m.
Dang.
Just talking about this.
Well, we were basically playing Clash Royale the whole time, but yeah, talking.
Yeah, he just kept going in and outside. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? Fun Clash.
Anyways, it's been an hour, so we're
Do
gonna.
you guys want to do? Let's make it like an extended one. Do like a part 2. So like pause this and do another.
Well,
We can
Hold
keep
on.
talking. This is good content, Reggie. This is good
hold on.
content.
We'll discuss this. We're gonna wrap this up though. So, do you guys have anything to say before we finish off? Any good things you want to put out
Happy
there
Easter.
before we?
It is
Happy
Easter.
Easter,
Yes.
that'll
Happy
get-
Easter,
today.
everyone.
Today is Easter. This
Yeah.
will not get uploaded today.
Doesn't feel like Easter at all, though. That's what's crazy.
It does not at all.
That's sad.
I forgot it was Easter today until someone told me. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It is what
well.
it is.
It is what it is.
So yeah, Do you guys have anything you want to plug for yourselves? Snapchat, Instagram,
Yeah,
whatever.
follow me on Instagram, Q_Quincy_Wilson. Snapchat's Q_Quincy. Keep it real.
Get that snap score up. Yep. What about you, Russ?
Logan-Robinette on Snapchat.
All right, we'll put it in the description below.
For sure.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show today.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for coming on.
No problem, Elias.
Alrighty, Logan.
All right, LNL out.
Maybe you should come with me. You just play your song and I'll accompany. Always know the greatest things in life are free, so I invested my money in your company. Like where you wanna go, girl, I'll take you there. Let me put another flower in your hair. When I'm with you, I can't even have a care. Take all of my soul, I'm not afraid to share. Perfect, picked out like product and purchase. Flow like the breeze in these verses. Put all the men in these hearses. I love just watching you work it. Splash on the beat and then surface. Bring it to life and then murk it. It has me losing my circus. The way you move it. Hey, everybody stopping what they doing. Just to see the way that you be grooving. Hey, I made up my mind, there is no choosing. A little bit of color for my feet. A little bit of summer, what I need. A little bit of pass out in the sun. A little bit of stay up after one. A little bit of movement, that's the plan. A little bit of hold up, that's my jam. Hey.